On a quiet street in Liverpool stands a ground where songs are born and legends never truly leave the pitch. This is Anfield, opened in 1884, older than the club that made it the most famous name in football. Its first match came on the 28th of September 1884 as Everton beat Earlestown 5-0. For 7 seasons Everton called this place home, drawing crowds of 8,000 and more to the growing Liverpool ground. Then came a bitter dispute over rent and control, so in 1892 Everton departed for Goodison Park. John Holding, the landlord, left with an empty stadium, simply founded a new club and called it Liverpool. From that quarrel a giant was born, so Anfield would never again be anything less than a city's beating heart. Liverpool won their first league title in 1901, then a second crown followed in 1906. To honour that success, a vast new banking rose along Walton Breck Road, designed by the great Archibald Leake. Work began in May 1906, on a wall of earth and cinder, climbing 132 steps. A local journalist called it Spion Kop, after a Boer War hill where many Liverpool men had fallen. It opened on the 1st of September 1906, as 30,000 watched Liverpool beat Stoke 1-0. For years the Kop stood open to the sky, until a great roof was raised across it in 1928. Beneath that roof a choir was born, thousands swaying as one, a mighty wall of sound. Through war and lean years the old ground waited, a little tired, longing for a man to wake it. In 1959 a Scot named Bill Shankly walked through the gates and found a ground in sad decay. He rebuilt the team, the training, the belief itself, turning Anfield into a fortress that visiting sides came to dread. He hung a sign above the tunnel reading, "This is Anfield," a warning to every visiting side. On the Kop a new song rose in the 60s, "You'll Never Walk Alone," sung until the very rafters trembled. When Shankly stepped away, quiet Bob Paisley took the reins and gathered European cups as though picking summer fruit. 3 European cups came to Paisley alone as Anfield became a stage the whole continent slowly learned to fear. In 1982 the Shankly gates were raised, unlocked by his widow Nessie beneath immortal words. Then, in April 1989, a spring afternoon at Hillsborough turned to unspeakable sorrow for the city of Liverpool. 97 supporters left for a football match and never came home, lost in a crush that should never have happened. Anfield became a place of mourning, the pitch and the Kop buried beneath a tide of flowers and scarves. An eternal flame now burns beside their names, so that those 97 are remembered here for all time. From that grief came change as the Taylor Report reshaped English grounds, calling for seats where crowds had always stood. In 1994 the standing Kop fell silent for the last time, then rose again as rows of seats. The terraces were gone, yet the voice remained. For you can seat a Kopite, but you cannot silence him. On the great European nights Anfield still roars, the old ground shaking as an anthems roll down from the Kop. In September 2016 a towering new main stand opened, lifting the ground to 54,000 seats. Then the Anfield Road end grew taller still, an £80 million rebuild carrying the ground beyond 61,000. Today, 61,276 can gather here on the very earth where it all began. From a landlord's quarrel to a cathedral of song, Anfield has held a century and more of joy and grief. Its stands have changed, its songs have not, so still they sing that no one ever walks alone. Next time we wander to Highbury, a lost jewel of North London now vanished forever, this is Turf and Time.